everyone, this is Ravnia's blog Animation Bliss, and welcome to another anime discussion series. So today's anime discussion is going to be on, should there be an animated Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series? Now before I get into this question, I would like to remind everybody that new videos will be posted for this channel every Sunday. It could be Sunday mornings, Sunday evenings, or Sunday nights, depending on when we can get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see a video posted up like Monday through Friday, it must mean there was a bit of anime news that was released during the week that we wanted to cover, so those would be considered special videos, but new videos for this channel will be posted up every Sunday. Now let's get into this topic video. Should there be an animated Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series? And regarding this question, there actually was a animated Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series that came out a few years ago, like maybe a year or two after the first or second season wrapped up their runs, and they were planning to make an anime spin-off series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer during that time, and you can see like the pilot episode online at some point on YouTube. But anyway, they decided to like drop the idea for a Buffy animated Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series, so we haven't really seen any news about the Buffy the Vampire Slayer animated series ever since. But now that Buffy the Vampire Slayer has wrapped up its own TV series, would the possibility of having an animated Buffy the Vampire Slayer series still be possible to this very day? Um in my opinion, I think it all really depends on what kind of story they're going to tell with this new Buffy the Vampire Slayer animated series. Like, I feel like, they shouldn't rehash the same storylines from the live action series, because it would be like, well, why would we need to watch an animated series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer when we got the live action series to watch, especially if they're going to rehash the same storylines from the live action series into the animated series. You might as well watch the live action series for all that. So that's the problem, is figuring out a new and original story for the Buffy the Vampire Slayer animated series. And like some storylines I think that would be possible to tell would be like maybe have a prequel storyline, like talk about what was Buffy's time like before she moved to Sunnydale? Like was she a vampire slayer before she moved to Sunnydale? Or maybe you could have Buffy move to a new city that's not Sunnydale, and maybe have her meet new people, or whichever. Or you could just reboot the series and have Buffy do completely different things. Like, she's still this vampire slayer, but she's in a new town, or she's like the rules of defeating vampires might be a little different in this universe. So those are some of the only ways I can think of that you can make a Buffy the Vampire Slayer animated series without rehashing the older storylines from the live action series. But there is a way you can still make new stories of Buffy the Vampire Slayer while still taking some story plots from the live action series, but just making it to something that's different from the animated series, so we wouldn't feel like we're rehashing the live action series at all. And it wouldn't make fans feel like, why do we have to watch an anime series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer if there's already a live action series that's like telling us the same story already? So I would think, in order to make a successful animated Buffy the Vampire Slayer series, if that's still possible, they would have to tell a completely different story for the animated series to make it work, or at least have the series kind of reboot a bit if they're gonna tell it in animated format. And at one point I was thinking maybe they should adapt the season 8 comics into animated format. That could work, but at the same time, I feel like, well, if you do that, it wouldn't be fair to the live action series, because it is an extension of the live action series. And then a lot of the newer fans wouldn't know what's going on in this show, because they would have to watch the live action series just to figure out what's going on in the animated series, if the animated series decided to take cues for season 8. But still, I think the best way to make a animated Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series would be tell a completely different story, or reboot the series through animated format. So what do you guys think? Do you think there should be an animated Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series, or do you think it's okay the way do you think Buffy the Vampire Slayer is okay the way it is with the live action series? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter so we can keep you updated and new videos are posted up, and also like our Facebook page. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. This is Ravnia's blog Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.